Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Alright, so in this video I'm going to be showing a gameplay on how to destroy a CAITLYN. Alright, so in this game I play Jhin, of course, and I'm going to be narrating the game that I played where I went, I think it was 22-2. So this is a pretty good game for me. So here I'm going to start off by leashing Zac. We have managed to ward the red. So we know that Jarvan started red buff. Okay, I'll fourth shot the blue buff for him. I usually do that for my junglers because it gives them a really good leash. This time it didn't go as well because we didn't get it low enough for me to fourth shot it down to about 400 HP, so I added another auto attack to make it get down there. Alright, so here I feel like I'm going to miss a CS, but Thresh is a good Thresh and he knows how to Targons properly. Now, I realize now that this is a Mundo support. I didn't know this before because it's kind of off meta. I thought it would be an Orianna support, but she ended up being top lane. So with that slow on the cleaver, I felt like this could be a scary matchup. But I just had to play it safe because I knew they had the advantage with that cleaver slow and the poke from CAITLYN as well. Since CAITLYN does outrange you in lane, but you don't really have to be afraid of her generally. So my win condition in this lane is going to be out farming CAITLYN and waiting for Thresh to land hooks or engage. Or for them to engage on me and be able to out DPS CAITLYN. Because as Jhin, you always out DPS CAITLYN. Her fourth shots, I'm sorry, not her fourth shot, my fourth shot comes up more often than her headshot. So making Jhin better. And plus I have the bonus damage on my fourth shot with the missing health. So if we can poke them down beforehand, that'll help us win the matchup. Alright, another thing that I was thinking about while playing this game was I wanted to make sure CAITLYN would push me in, because I know this is a losing lane for me if I push her in too hard and she's not bad. If she's good, it'll be a tough lane, which it is. So she's not a bad CAITLYN, I know that. So I let her push me in and hope that she gets to aggro. Right here, I catch her off with a W. And Thresh manages to get a flay off on her, and I feel like I could finish her off, but I don't have Q. So this is what you want to happen. You want to keep her in lane at low HP and make her be greedy so you can catch her off again. It's always small trades and then go back in to finish them off. So with CAITLYN, you will out DPS her all the time. That's guaranteed. So don't usually be scared of her. Just give her respect. That's what I would say. So for example, in this lane, I'm not fully going aggro on her, just running around. Hey, I'm gonna fourth shot you, because I need to give the CAITLYN respect that she can deal a lot of damage, especially if she knows how to combo properly. If you see a CAITLYN who starts comboing properly, you should be afraid of her because she can out DPS you, especially if you do what I did and step in a trap. But she didn't actually focus me, which was a mistake on her part. So I managed to get out of that without taking a scratch, and they're still behind. Even though Thresh is low, I'm full HP. So this way, I always want to focus down the Mundo because he's going to do all the slows. So we're taking a gank from Zac now. Thresh lands a hook on the CAITLYN. I W snare her and throw a Q, and I think I might flash for her. Yeah, I have fourth shot, I flash. Mundo walks into the slow for some reason, and I'm able to finish him off. And this is what you want your win condition to look like. You want to be able to get some early kills on a CAITLYN, because as a Jhin, I play Jhin in a certain way where I snowball with him. I treat him like a snowball champion, where if you get kills, I'll just keep getting stronger and stronger. And as you can see in this lane, I play off of CAITLYN's mistakes. And that's what I do in a lot of lanes because, I don't know, I've always been a passive AD carry. I don't like to go aggro too often unless my support's really good at landing their CC. But besides that, that's what you want to do in this lane. You want to play it a bit passive, but not too passive, and you want to get early leads on the enemy laner. So here, I'm just peacefully CSing at a decent range from CAITLYN. She's trying to push me out of lane with her range. but I try and counter that by constantly landing W's when I have the mark on her. So when you have your 4th shot up, you want to save it. You don't want to automatically shoot it at CS. You want to use your 4th shot's zoning power. 4th shot has a zoning power because people are afraid of getting hit by it for some reason. I don't know why. I know it does a lot of damage, but if you're full HP like the CAITLYN is, you shouldn't be afraid of it because it won't do that enormous 600 damage crit. That's only because of the bonus missing HP. But yeah, you want to use your 4th shot's zoning power. So save it and wait till the last second to 4th shot things. 4th shot also helps you CS cannon minions like you saw me there. Because sometimes cannon minions can be tough to hit with regular shots. So I've gotten into the habit of saving 4th shots for cannon minions or minions that I find hard to kill. Another thing you want to do in this lane is you want to use 4th shot on CAITLYN because, well, when she doesn't have headshot. When CAITLYN doesn't have headshot, you need to use 4th shot on her or the support in my case because Mundo is sitting at just above half HP for a lot of this game. That's why I end up poking him down a lot. Like for example, here I get auto attack Q 4th shot on him, which is his mistake because he stepped up. Now I land the W, and I think I get a kill on CAITLYN here actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to expend ult for this one. Or do I? Oh nope, Thresh has Flay, so I don't even need to use ult. He does take the kill, but that's fine. And I know it's bad of me, but I get tilted sometimes when supports take my kills. Only because I like to play the main snowball, and if I can't get kills, it's not good because, well, then I can't snowball as hard. But it doesn't really matter because I'm 302, right? 301 right now, and have a very, very large lead on CAITLYN. Alright, so I'm gonna back here, and I'm gonna head back to lane. And I need to watch out because Thresh isn't here right now, and if Mundo's here, I could get caught out and probably die, and this could be really bad. So I need to play that safe, and Mundo is here. There he is. I'm just going to finish off this wave here. I don't know where Mundo went. Oh, there he is. Alright, so another thing you want to do with CAITLYN, you see how she keeps queuing the wave? You want to try and make her cue the wave by sitting beside it, and then when you see the animation, move out of the way of it. Because her Q poke is actually a lot of damage. As you can see, it hit me right there, and it was pretty scary actually. So you want to try and avoid those Qs and Es as much as possible. Her auto attacks are inevitable. You're going to get hit by those auto attacks, but early they don't hurt too much. And so if you're able to kill her early, it reduces her, how should I say it, her countdown timer for her huge hyper carry. Because that's what CAITLYN is. CAITLYN's a hyper carry. She takes a while to ramp up, and she's a late game super critting 80 carry. Here I mess up, and I 4th shot the minion, but I could still make a play out of this, I think, with my ultimate. That's why you see me checking my range. And, oh, I don't even have to use ultimate here because, well, Thresh got a hook on CAITLYN. This is one thing why Thresh, Morgana, all those other supports are really good with Jhin, because if the supports can engage for the Jhin, what I can do, all I have to do is learn how to 4th shot with their CC. For example, Morg is really easy because you just have to time the how long hers is and how long your stun is, and then as soon as hers is about to finish, you use your W, and her pool will deal more damage. With Thresh though, when he hooks, he pulls twice, so you need to watch for that. You aim your W slightly above and sort of predict where they're going to be when Thresh pulls 2 times. So here I'm going to land, oh actually no, Zac kills him. I'm going to try and help our jungler here against the Jarvan. Jarvan's not building tank, which is his mistake. You shouldn't always build tank against the Jhin. So I open Curtain Call on him here and predict his movements, and he is dead. I keep shooting Curtain Call and wait for the minion wave to come so that we have damage on the minions and it helps us push. I W the Caitlyn to get her low, which she gets about half HP because Galio hits her with a Q as well. I usually like to focus with W and stuff as much as possible on the AD carry because it helps us get kills like we just did right there. I was able to flash auto attack her after my Q bounces off the minions. That's one thing you can also do. I don't actually try and specifically do that with Q bounces and stuff because it's actually really hard to set up. But if you can and you see an opportunity for it, try and use that because your Q can... I've had it deal up to, I think it was 600, 700 damage on someone with my Q. This was building Armor Pen too because Armor Pen on Jhin right now is just really good. I do build 2 lethality items. Sorry, not Armor Pen, lethality. I build Yomu's Ghostblade and a Duskblade of Drakthar. That is what I've been running recently now. I don't get the cloak anymore because, well, it's really hard to put it on now with having the 5 seconds only. So it won't last the whole team fight. With 10 seconds, it would last the whole team fight regularly. But now with just the 5 seconds, it would last like half a team fight. And if no one hits you, then it's just a waste because it's a high cooldown. Here, I'm not afraid of the Caitlyn because I know that she can't kill me. And I'm not sure where Mundo is. So I should be scared here, but I don't know. I can get greedy yet sometimes, especially if I'm this ahead. This is what you want to try and avoid. You want to avoid getting greedy. For example, I didn't know that Mundo was there, but he was. So I end up dying here because, well, actually Thresh gets moved from the block here, and it made it so I died from Caitlyn ultimate. So here I want to save the tower. It's hard for a Jhin to CS under tower with his limited shots. So that's why you want to last hit them and let the tower do the work for you. You don't want to waste your bullets on firing at the minions, like pushing right now, like I'm doing. You want to let the turret do it for you. Alright, so here I see Zap coming, and Caitlyn backs off, and Jarvan's here. Oh. So it looks like a little fight broke out. But there is no fully committed engagements. So I'm going to try and push out the bot lane tower and get some damage on it. I see my team getting ready for a fight, but I know Caitlyn's not there. She doesn't do a lot of damage, but she is a big impact in fights, so if she's not in there, my team's able to win. They trade 1 for 1 though. So that's my cue to go in. And when I go here, I want to focus down the Ezreal. Hopefully Thresh can land a hook. No, I just landed a W. So that's one good thing about Jhin that you always want to try and do. You want to set up plays for your team. So ask them to, like before the game, or even if they failed at an engagement and haven't used this, tell them to just damage them in any way, auto attack, an ability, anything, so that you can land a W. Because with Jhin, your abilities aren't going to put your passive on, unfortunately. I think that should be changed, and you should be able to do like a QW type thing, or like an ultimate W, but I don't know, that's just my opinion. So here I want to go down and I want to finish off the Mundo here. I think I can kill him. Actually, not with Caitlyn. Actually, no, I can actually kill him. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to W Caitlyn, get her low, ult the tower. Sorry, not the tower, ult Caitlyn, and try and see if I can get her, but Mundo is beefy, so he just tanks everything. We end up killing the Caitlyn because Zac is here, and I finish off the Mundo. This is one thing that's good. I mean, they took a tower, but I'm getting really fed, and it's more worth to back away from a tower than let a Jhin get fed, because, for example, in my case, I end up carrying this game because of how many kills I have and how I've snowballed so hard off of Caitlyn. This is one thing that you want to do with Jhin. When you're in a Caitlyn matchup, you should almost be like, yes, free win. I mean, that's how I am, because to be honest, I don't think I've actually lost to a CAITLYN yet. So here my team engages without me, which is why they're losing the fight, because I'm the highest amount of DPS on the team. So I see the Ezreal here, he just starts cleaning up. Zac ends up getting 1 kill, but it wouldn't be worth it because Ezreal ends up killing our Thresh and Zac dies. So now that I'm the only one left, what I'm thinking to do in this situation is I want to get a pick, but I know Wukong's top and I can't 1v4. So I back off and ward around a little bit, put traps in bushes, so that hopefully they could walk around and land in one of those. Here I'm protecting the tower, focusing the low HP minions. I'm saving my 4th shot because I want to do that to CAITLYN. I use my Q to keep the 4th shot. I do end up killing CAITLYN here because they get greedy and stay and try and kill me, but I know that they can't kill me. So I curtain call onto Ezreal and I'm trying to predict his movements, but I can't quite kill him. I almost did, but he arcane shifts out of the range. He doesn't dodge like other people do, and usually a regular Ezreal in my game would arcane shift farther into the center of my ultimate for some reason. They do that a lot to me, so that's why I was holding my cursor closer, trying to predict if he was gonna walk into the center of my curtain call instead. But he doesn't end up doing that, so he gets away. Alright, here, so we're looking, I'm waiting for Thresh to land a hook, but nothing's happening. So I think we're pinging drag or to back or something. I'm gonna take Scuttle Crab here so we can just get more vision. Well, and gold for me, because I need my rapid fire cannon. As soon as you get your IE, you already know you're strong, like super strong when you get IE. So we one shot to the Mundo here. I don't have ultimate, so I can't open up curtain call onto them. That's why I back off here. So I wait for Galio and my ultimate cooldown, and I'm looking to land a W with a Thresh hook. So here we go up into the lane because that's where everyone is, and I'm waiting for Thresh to land this hook, and he ends up hooking a minion. Never lucky. Alright, so here I'm being careful and very conscious of where the Orianna ball is, and that's what you want to do. You always want to watch for CAITLYN traps, CAITLYN E, Ezreal ultimate, and Ori ball. Here I open curtain call, I wait for Deathfire to finish off CAITLYN, and I slow the Ezreal with the 4th shot, making him really low and giving us the ability to push out more. Alright, so I'm going to back here. Okay, so here I'm telling my team and constantly pinging, let's go, mid lane, group up, hurry up, let's go, we could take a tower. It's the struggles of solo queue Jhin, because you can't push towers by yourself, so you need your team, but if they don't listen, then you have to go other places with them. That's one thing you want to make sure you don't do, especially when there's a Jarvan. Because Jarvan with lethality, that's the one thing that you want to be careful of, because I say lethality, yes, it's good because he can die faster to you, but it's not good because he can also one-shot you. So here we end up losing the engagement because Zac dives a tower. It's not a good thing. I don't have ultimate either. Yeah, so we end up losing this fight because Galio engages here, and Orianna uses Zhonya's, so it messes me up a bit. I wasn't able to kill her, and I walk through here to make sure that I don't die. I try and ult the Ori here. I think I end up getting her. Yeah, Deathfire finishers are off. But that wasn't the best of fights. Zac ends up engaging and messing it up for the team, unfortunately, but you can't really blame him. He's a Zac's dive. Alright, so here I want to look to group again, and you just keep telling your team over and over again to group up. CAITLYN's not in effect anymore because of the snowball. I'm already 11-1. So CAITLYN, I know that she's not going to be dealing any damage at this point because she doesn't even have her IE yet. And when you get IE as CAITLYN, IE, Rune's Hurricane, and your Berserker's Greaves, that's your power spike right there. So I need to delay that as much as possible. That's how you want to play the late game. You want to be able to kill CAITLYN first again, and then focus the higher priority targets, like for example in this game it'd be Orianna would be the other target that I'd want to focus. So here we're going to take an objective, the Cloud Draken, and I want to look for another objective, and I notice Orianna's top lane, so we want to push mid. So I'll clear these minions and hopefully not miss CS, even though I'm missing a whole ton. Wukong's actually here now, which he's not usually in fights. Thresh lands a hook, I land W, we focus down the Mundo, and he tries to kill me here, but I just have too much damage for him. I flash away and fourth shot him, and then I open up Curtain Call here to finish off the rest of the kills. I try and predict her, but she's dodging really weird, so I hold my fourth shot, and hopefully she jukes herself, and then I can land my last shot. Alright, so here Zac engages. I miss my W unfortunately, and Thresh misses his Q, so I have to heal Thresh, and then I save him by pressing Q, but Orizonia's is. And she also wastes ult. Her ultimate did not set off on me because I ended up killing her too fast. Now I am 14-1, so the snowball is continuing, but I'm also killing their team as well as killing CAITLYN. I'm pretty sure Zac is one-shotting CAITLYN because I don't usually see her a lot in this game. Either that or she's farming bot lane. Yeah, she's farming bot lane. So that's what you want. You want the enemy AD carry to be forced to farm bot lane. That way you can get more advantage on the rest of their team. Alright, so here it's going to be the same thing, asking the team to group and hopefully getting a good engage. I see Wukong getting caught out here. I don't want to go in. He almost dies, but we're good. I think I want to wait for the Zac E, and the Thresh hook. Those are the things that I want to engage on. That or a Wukong ultimate. So I take red buff here. Red buff on Jhin is good, mostly because of the slow. It's sort of the same thing as like a frozen mallet, except better, because it has a burn as well. It's like a red smite with a frozen mallet. So I try and hit the Ezreal with W there, but I was too late. He ends up backing still. My team is pinging Baron, but I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. But I end up giving in and saying, alright, why not do Baron? So we're looking to prep it here. I place a trap right directly here. When you're doing Baron, you want to place traps right there and in both the entrances when you're on this side. When you're on the other side, you place it on both the entrances in the tri-bush and near the raptor camp. So we don't end up going for a dragon. Zac engages, so I opened Curtain Call and focus the Orianna. And I see that Jarvan's low, and I finish him off with fourth shot. I started missing the Orianna, so that was why I stopped focusing her, because she was juking me. I finish off the Ezreal here, and I'm looking to clean up the fight. I know I can kill Mundo because he's not really building against me. I fourth shot him, wait for my reload, and I actually see the penta, but I see Orianna throw a ball into the middle of us, so I expected her to ult, but she didn't. Here I'm thinking I don't want to get greedy for all the kills, and I finish off CAITLYN. So unfortunately I don't get my penta this game, unofficial quadra, but oh well. Alright, so here, this is a bad fight, an example of a bad fight that I took. I kill Ezreal, but I'm zoned out with J4 ult, and I get hit by an Orianna ult. This is one of the scariest things that can happen, where your team and all your tanks start dying. Another thing you want to do is, for example here, you want to keep taking dragons and place traps below the dragon to help you take it faster. And you see me here saving up my fourth shot, and I Q first and then fourth shot. We end up not taking the dragon, and I open Curtain Call because another team fight is broken out. So I focus the Jarvan and the Orianna, finish off the Orianna with Galio, and my fourth shot ends up accidentally hitting the CAITLYN, and I finish her off really easily. Here we're looking to end the game. So I ping the inhibitor, and I am looking to end this game. We should be able to finish this. Mundo is the only one alive, I think. No, actually it's Mundo and someone else. I don't quite remember what their team comp is. But yeah, I accidentally take a few tower shots here, and we can end the game. because Ezreal and Mundo can't really stop us. So Mundo looks to kill me here. I Q, 4th shot him, and Thresh hooks, and he's just done. He's done for. He can't. So I have flash up, but I don't want to flash for the Ezreal, and we might actually not be able to end here because their whole team is up. So when this happens and you guys are really low, as a Jhin, it could be really bad for you, especially if your team wants to go in. So what you do when you see this situation, just run. Even if your team stays, you just straight out run. Alright, so next what you want to do is you want to take other objectives or back. So that's what we're doing here. We look to take a dragon. I 4th shot it. It's pretty much a smite. And I think we back here. Yeah, we want to back after this because we can't get greedy. Alright, now we could probably end the game here after the next team fight. So that's what we're looking to do. So here, I don't see anybody because it's not warded, and we're looking to take a Baron so that we can end the game. The enemy team doesn't react fast enough. J4 does start to come, and we're about halfway finished already. So when they come, we end up turning the fight on them, and that's how we end up winning the game here. So you see them all here. The CAITLYN walks into my trap, Zac engages, I end up missing my W because of his knockaway, and I focus the Mundo because he's the closest. He ends up getting away and stuff because I want to focus the lane. I don't want to chase for kills and get greedy. So here, Ezreal gets 1 shot, because that's what Ezreal thinks. Jhin 4th shot OP. But no, yeah, so I'm so fed right now. I'm 22-2 that no one can kill me. I'm just so strong right now. So I watch out for the Orianna ball, I dodge her ultimate and focus her down, and then the Jarvan. Usually in fights, you want to focus the lower HP because of the percent HP on your 4th shot. That's how you can win team fights. Even if it puts you in danger, just make sure you don't get CC'd. That's the key. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That's going to be GG. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed, and if it helped, try and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Hope you enjoyed.